Hi, this is Dr.Eesha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do you have high blood pressure? Are you suffering from hypertension? And are you popping up so many pills every day to get rid of that pressure, of that blood pressure, the pressure which is exerted by blood on the walls of your arteries? Are you popping up so many pills? Are you just measuring up your blood pressure day in and day out and adjusting up the pills? And do you want to get rid of that? Do you really want to get yourself free of the complications which you all might be knowing, like diabetes or stroke or hemorrhages or cardiac issues? Do you want to, or in certain cases the kidneys also they get damaged due to chronic hypertension? That is a major cause in certain of the renal diseases. So if you really want to get rid of the pills also, if you really want to get rid of the hypertension also, you need to make certain changes in your lifestyle that you all might be knowing already. And in this video, I'm just going to tell you a special diet plan, that is the DIP diet plan, which is working wonderfully well in the cases of hypertension. First, let me give up the brief description to what all lifestyle modifications you need to make, and you all might be knowing that. The lifestyle modifications, you all might be knowing that you have to restrict the salt intake, because if the salt intake is much, it leads to water retention and it increases to the blood pressure. So almost it should be less than 3 gram per day, the salt intake. Then you all might be knowing you should avoid the packaged food, because it is if you see the contents, there is a high sodium content in all the packed food items, all the canned food items which we consume. Then exercise is a must. If in case you are an alcoholic, you should leave the alcohol. If in case you are a smoker, you should leave up the smoking. If in case you are already, every time you are stressed out, you have to start up with the meditation. Then certain yoga also is there. So all these things you might have heard a lot of times, but what different I'm going to tell you is the DIP diet plan. You all might be knowing it. You might have searched it in the internet. You can just go through. There are so many videos out there for the DIP diet plan. And yes, I have used this DIP diet plan in many of the patients and have seen so many good results. The side effect of this DIP diet plan is there definitely, and the side effect is that once you start up with that DIP diet plan, you have to check up your blood pressure regularly, because it is going to come in the normal range. But because you are already popping up pills for lowering up your blood pressure might go down than the normal blood pressure. Your BP low, it might occur. So you need to decrease the dosage of your pills. So you need to be vigilant with your blood pressure once you start consuming this DIP diet. Now, what is this DIP diet? DIP diet is from morning till 12 o'clock. When you get up till 12 o'clock in the morning, you just have to consume four different types of fruits have to be consumed, and they have to be consumed in a specific quantity, and that quantity is whatever your weight is, multiply by 10, that many grams. Like if you are 60 kg, multiply it by 10, you have to have it 600 grams of four different types of fruits. The fruits can be any, till 12 o'clock. And it is not like that you have to consume it in one go. You can take them a little bit after half an hour or another. So you have to consume that 600 gram till 12 o'clock in the morning. After that, you have to come to the lunch part. In lunch part, normally we take a single plate and we eat it. Now you have to take two plates. One plate should be full of raw vegetables which can be consumed, like cucumber, tomatoes. So that raw vegetables, four different types of raw vegetables which can be consumed and which are seasonal. You have to consume that raw vegetables, and the quantity required is your weight into 5, that many grams. Like your weight is 60, then multiply by 5, that is 300 grams of raw vegetables you will consume. And yes, whatever stomach, whatever whatever you can consume after that, you can consume in your second plate. Whatever you are consuming regularly, your vegetable, then your chapati, or whatever you are consuming, that should be home cooked. And one thing you have to remember, that it should have, you have to consume high protein diet. High protein diet, proteins can be from pulses, it can be soya bean also. So you have to take up proteins more. If you're taking two chapatis and a single dal you are taking, single katori of dal you are taking, you have to take two katoris of dal, and you can uh, get back to only single chapati, so that the protein content also should be completed. Similarly, you have to repeat in dinner also. So this is all you have to consume in the DIP diet. For your protein consumption, you can add up sprouts. You can consume sprouts also. You can consume soya bean products also. Soya bean as a vegetable can be consumed. Then you can consume that bhuna hua chana also. So to keep up the levels of the protein which is required to your body. Now, when you will consume it for a few days, you will definitely see a lot of uh, lowering up of your pressure, and you have to monitor for a few days your blood pressure, so as to gradually you have to decrease that the pills you are popping up, and you have to have a continuous vigilance on your blood pressure, which will definitely go down, and you will be happier. Although it is a little tough to bind up with the diet, to bind up with the quantities mentioned, but definitely once you consume that, you are going to see so much good results, as many of the people out there who have consumed it already. It's not a new diet, it's already been mentioned by Dr. BRC in many of his videos. So just to add up to that, you need to have consistently, you have to have this diet. Along with that, the few dietary modifications which I've already told you, they should also be there, and your protein intake, that should also be need to cover up. So in case you like up, just subscribe to my channel, and in case you have any queries you want to ask, you can ask in the comment section below. Thank you so much.